Hey everybody, it's me, Grimcad, and we're back for some more Cataclysm. Dark days ahead. We're gonna go ahead and create a new world. It's been a long time since I've played Cataclysm on the channel, but not so long since I've played it. So I'm familiar with the new, um, what am I trying to say? Experimental builds. Um, and I really like them. We're gonna throw craftable guns in there, fictional guns, ice goons guns, medieval, survival tools, mythological replicas, which I've never come across, more buildings, tall buildings, boats, floating parks, tanks, vehicle additions. Tab. We are going to turn off acid zombies because they're annoying. They damage your equipment. And there's nothing you can do about it. And it's just not fair that they get to damage your equipment from afar, and there's nothing you can do about it. No fungal monsters and no triffids, because they are going to be primarily in the places that we want to stay in this one. We're going to turn on slow zombies, stats through skills, and tough zombies. And you know what? We're going to turn on zombie night vision. So that makes the game way tougher. Uh, before I think I played with slow zombies on, but not these other twos, and I was just raking face. Now, that's not going to happen. Tough zombies doubles the zombies' health, all zombies, um, including zombie bears and zombie moose and things like that, which makes things tough. And stats through skills ensures that we're pretty weak, especially in close combat. And there's been a couple of changes that we're going to take advantage of and hinder ourselves by to make it more of a challenge, but without being impossible. Because I've tried it a little bit before, and I've just come across it as it being impossible. We're going to keep the spawn rate at 1. Now, when I've been playing off camera, I've been bumping it up to 1.5 or even 2. But that makes for but I've also been turning off all the special zombies. So there's just normal zombies, but there's, twice as many of them. And that makes it tough. But with all these special zombies on there, that doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. We're going to bump up the item scaling factor to 2.5. So when we manage to get in there and get to things, there should be lots of things there. We're going to pull down the NPC spawn rate to 0.10. NPCs will still spawn, but there will be much fewer of them. And we are going to pull down the monster evolution scaling factor way, way down to 0.1. So eventually they will, we're going to do it to 0. So the zombies that are there will not get any tougher than they already are. Trust me, they're going to be plenty tough already. We're going to bump up season length to 32 days. So each season is going to be 32 days long. That's going to make winters very serious things and things that we really need to prepare for. So that's exciting. Let's see. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. No wandering spawns. We are turning static NPCs and random NPCs off. And we are turning that one on because there are a few little multi-level buildings now that I've actually seen. I've seen a 2-story hotel, and I saw this really cool house that had 2 stories. 3 technically, because there was a basement as well. And we are going to call this Oak Trail Shores. I like that. We are finished. So we're going to start a new game. We're going to go with a preset character. It's Let's Play. on Oak Trail Shores, and then we're going to take a look at our character. After it loads. Alright, my mouse is probably going to be over here. You know, deal with it. All of our stats are base 8 because of the stats through skills mod. Once we actually get into the game, I think everything gets bumped up to a 9, but I'm not using my points to do it. The only cheaty thing we have is Forgetful. I've mentioned before I take Forgetful. The amount of points that it gives us is now reduced. It gives us 3 points instead of 4. But we have High Thirst. High Thirst only works out if we can get the kind of start that I actually want. Poor Hearing, we are a truth teller. We are quick, we are an optimist, we are pretty, we are an outdoorsman, and we have night vision. Pretty is super useful for the NPC spawns. Just that 1 point or however many points it is really helps things out. We are a wanderer. So we start out with a bunch of skills. We have bumped up dodging to 2. That's the only one that doesn't start from the thing, but cooking, we bumped up cooking too, because that can be kind of useful. And we've bumped up fabrications as well, because again, that's super useful. Maybe even tailoring. Archery we haven't, but marksmanship and survival are both pretty high. Is there another? That's right, I thought there was one. We are also languorous, which is due to our lack of exercise and poor diet, or due to a natural disinclination to physical endurance. You tire due to physical exertion much more readily than others. Maximum stamina is 25% lower. So that's kind of important, because what it's going to mean is we can't go guns-ho into the middle of these zombie settlements and just, punch our way out, because we're going to get tired and we're going to slow down, and if we try to do that, the zombies will surround us, they'll get a bunch of hits on us, and we'll die. So that's where a lot of the difficulty comes. And seeing as that the zombies take twice as much to kill, even killing zombies is a tough thing, and we're going to be taking care of, not taking care, but we're going to be doing some backpedaling strats to take out our zombies when we fight them, which you will see. Just looking for a good name here. Mac Park. Nope. Len. Nope. Dominique. Nope. A Buck Rowley. Oh, Buck sounds pretty good. Yep, we're gonna do it. We are finished. Alright, so here we are. We start with a crossbow, bolts, copper knife, flint and steel, stone pot, ember carriers. Whoops. We also start out with fur everything, a backpack, a quiver, and a water skin. So that's pretty cool. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hit M, bring up our map. Wow. The refugee center is right there. The second thing we were going to do is look for the refugee center. Now, even though that's super exciting, I don't see the other things that I had really wanted to see. Let's talk with this guy. Let's cancel, hit the wrong button. There's a backpack and a chunk of meat under him. That's super weird. Let's actually go downstairs first. Pick up whatever food. Ooh, there's a book there. Wow, a sewing kit. Oh, we don't need that yet. More food. There's a holster. Don't really need that, but we'll go ahead and put it on. Man, there's a ton of stuff in here, but I guess that's not surprising, considering we have that so high. Dance, dance, dance won't actually help us because our stuff is high already. Oh man, we got so much food and a screwdriver. What can be useful? Okay. Alright, let's talk to this dude. Let's see. Can I do anything for you? He wants a religious relic. Give me some equipment. He gives me a book, which I don't think does anything. Or, yeah, that sucks. Alright, we are going to, there's a moose already, head down to our refugee center. What we were really hoping for was a river, or even a swamp I would have taken. Yeah, I see the dog. The dog's not bothering me. Didn't set a timer, so I better set a timer while I'm thinking about it. We'll set 25 minutes. I've been doing for a little while. Probably not 5 minutes, but maybe. Anyway, because we were going to try, and we still might try, to do things. Help out the refugee camp, because I've actually never done that, believe it or not, on any of my characters. I've never done any of the quests. I got to a point with one characters where I was going to do it, but since I had the special zombies turned off, I couldn't actually finish the quest for them. Yeah, go figure. And that being said, we are not ready to clear out these zombies yet. Let's see, who's this guy? Way back here. He's a guard, okay. What about this guy? You're in a weird spot, guy. He's a merc, so we could actually hire him if we get some money. There we go. We see some zombies already. Yeah. Huge explosions. There's obviously a minefield. Did that guy spawn over meat as well? Wow, he's... what? He had a riot helmet, a crossbow, and a shotgun that he dropped. Maybe that's exactly what it is. Maybe he spawned with so much stuff on him, thanks to me increasing the item rate, that he couldn't carry it all and had to drop it. That's a guess, I have no idea. But it makes sense. Alright. Let's talk to our merchant. Let's see. I am new here. Yeah, everything sucks. Is there anything I can do to help? Tell me about it. Clear the back bay. Share some equipment. I am helping you out. Wow, he gave us something super useful. What? He gave us a makeshift machete. Wow, let's take a look at that. Pretty good. 4 bashing damage, 14 cutting damage. Wow. We'll drop that roll mat right there. So, now what I want to do is we are a particularly unique type of character in that we can survive in the wilderness pretty well. And so I really want to show that off. Now, the lack of what am I trying to say? The lack of source of fresh water, yeah, is pretty bad. But I think, oh snap. There's a coyote we just murdered. But I think, where did you drop that? We can work around it. Alright, so, okay. The first thing I want to do, let's see, isn't there some sort of shelter or something I can construct? Doesn't look, if it is, does not look like it is through. Okay. We need to get a rock and a bunch of sticks. Long story short. So let us get, alright, let's go ahead and drop our pot here, because that takes up a lot of stuff. And we'll remember our pots by the blood. We're already kind of far away. Stone hammer? Yes. If we were closer to where we started, we could have bashed out the windows in order to get our string. But I did not think of it. We're going to be grabbing any food we manage to find. Oh, what we're doing is we are forging as well. We're just walking up to a thing and examining it. And it's giving us whatever we can find. Because we happen to have a high survival skill. Which is great. And you know what? I'm gonna go bash in the windows. Because that will take less time for me to find that string than it will for me to search through all that stuff. We should also probably grab whatever heavy sticks we can find. Sheets? No, sheets are use up too much. So we're going to smash out all the windows. Ooh, and we were also going to grab the emergency blanket. I'm not sure if I did before. And so, of course, there's a chance that this guy's gonna die. Because some wildlife or something sees him. Whoops, forgot to grab those sticks. Not a big deal, really. Oh, this is a really heavy stick. Alright, back on down. A moose around somewhere. Okay, here's a dangerous area, but I want to check it out anyway. Great, I think it's okay. So we see a bunch of science ID cards, which we'll grab as CSM, which I don't really care about. Oh, that's actually a nice CSM that I don't really care about right now, because I cannot do anything with it. Lots of clothes, which can be useful at some point. The blue blobs are not hostile. The black ones can become hostile. Did I go too far? Oh my gosh. Ooh. Okay, bad things have happened. Let's. I was just gonna say let's turn on safe mode while we're running through the forest. I didn't. I got attacked by a coyote, did a little bit of damage. Then I got attacked by a wolf while I was butchering the coyote corpse. I meant to say no to something, but I said yes. So let's firebolt into the wolf and kill it. Okay. And we've got plenty of things right here for the moment. Now we just have to find where we dropped our pot. Must be right around here. Yep. Okay. We wish to build a... no. Not a stone knife, but a, what do we need for a stone hammer? Oh, 2 small strings. Okay, so we have to disassemble one of our strings to make 6 small strings. Then we make a stone hammer. And did we already start with some kind of axe? Nope. Let's go ahead and quiver our crossbow bolts as well. Whoops, wrong button. Can't build a stone axe? They're not good. That's what I wanted to build, really. Okay. We're okay. Alright, let's go ahead and drop everything in our pile. Except, of course, for our machete. We're going to go, actually, slightly inwards for no particular reason. This is way too far. I just want to make sure nothing evil was right there. Where are those giant web spiders? South 32 squares. Okay, we'll head north a little bit. Yeah, sure. And what we are going to do is we are going to smash down all the tiny trees around us. Ooh. See, our stamina right here got so low from, I don't know, doing that work, that it just stopped being effective. I believe we had a bit of water on us. So let's head back here and water. We did not. Oh, no water. That is less than ideal. Alright, well, let's go ahead and eat our vegetable soup. And apparently our tomato soup as well. And hope that that does a little bit of something for our water. I grab these. Well, I'm gonna grab stuff. And start leading it into where our home is, or will be rather. And we're just gonna drop everything again. Now we're going to gather up all these heavy sticks and just drop them in a pile. Now, I've never actually built one of these shelters before. I've always gotten really lucky when it comes to things inside the starting shelter, and like the last couple times where I've been practicing this off screen, I've gotten tents, and so I've just used these tents. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Improvised shelter. Okay, and then I have to have a shallow pit. And now to do that, I have to make a digging stick. So we will not stop digging for the dog. We will dig. Oops, that's not right either. We will dig a pit. Takes about 30 minutes or so. We will dig the pit again. Oh no. It doesn't let us. That's not good.